Good evening and welcome to BSA News. Tonight's top story: Birmingham Snooker Academy is preparing to host its second ever Snooker World Cup tournament. Inspired by the excitement surrounding the upcoming Football World Cup this June. After the huge success of last year's inaugural event, which featured 64 players. This year's competition is set to make history with a record-breaking 96 players taking part. The tournament now officially stands as the biggest snooker tournament in the West Midlands, bringing together talent, passion, and international style competition under one roof. Players, fans, and organisers are all gearing up for what promises to be one of the most exciting snooker events the region has ever seen. Let's head over to BSA where we have Dave Kangal corresponding with the latest.
Preparations are underway for the World Cup snooker tournament at BSA, with this year's event set to begin on the 11th of June. The tournament continues to grow, with a record 96 players competing this year, up from 64 last year, highlighting its increasing popularity and international appeal. Players will compete on BSA's renowned professional-grade snooker tables, including the acclaimed 3-star match tables, known for their exceptional quality, precision, and consistency. Organisers have been working hard to ensure another successful championship, with fans looking forward to top-class snooker and fierce competition throughout the event. The countdown is now on, as players prepare to battle for World Cup glory. Reporting from BSA, I'm Dave Kangal. Back to the studio.
With the World Cup snooker tournament fast approaching, anticipation is growing ahead of what promises to be another exciting championship. Taz caught up with the current world champion, the tournament director, sponsors, and other key figures involved in the event to hear their views ahead of the tournament. Here's what they had to say.
Hi, thank you very much for joining us. We're here with Waka, last year's champion of the World Cup. How are you doing, Waka? You keeping well?
All good, thank you.
Fantastic. So you won the inaugural BSA World Cup last year. What do you remember most about the victory?
Bit of a blur really. The final itself was comfortably cruising. Took a dump shot on. Abel shown some fight. He went 5-4 up, won 2 frames on the trot. Probably one of the most pressure situations I've been in, but it was a good performance.
Yeah, it was a great game. I remember watching it.
Thank you.
How special does it feel to return as defending champion this year?
Listen, looking forward to it. Everyone's saying it's going to be harder to win, more pressure on me, but I've proven that I've won it once already. The pressure's on everyone else to beat me.
Yeah, absolutely. The tournament has grown from 64 to 96 players. What does that say about the event's success?
I think that just shows the work the most inputs in really, and all the guys at BSA. The fact they can grow a tournament that quick in a quick turnaround, with the club having been open such a long time, is it's a shout out to them.
Absolutely. Do you feel any extra pressure coming back as a player? Everybody wants to beat.
No pressure at all. I think the pressure's on everyone else.
You're the champion, innit? You're the champion. What advice would you give to the players hoping to lift the trophy this year?
Treat every game as it comes.
Yeah.
Treat every game as it comes. Have confidence in your game. I think you don't want to play your best snooker at the start.
Right.
I think the first few rounds you just want to get through and almost hit your form as you get to the money part of the tournament.
Super job. Well, thank you very much for joining us, Waka. Thank you. Welcome. We're here with Abel.
How you doing? You all right?
Good. Okay, runner-up Abel for the last tournament.
Yep.
Last year you made it all the way through a field of 64 players before falling just short in the final. What lesson did you take from that experience?
That walkout is absolute granite. No, it was a great experience last time round. 64 players. Went 5-4 up, lost 6-5 I think in the end. Went down to the final pink, but yeah, it is what it is.
Okay, so this year's field has expanded to 96 players. Do you see that as a tougher challenge or another opportunity to prove yourself?
The more players, the better it is for us. It's title means more when there's 96 players on the in the competition. So it might be a little bit harder, but I'm really looking forward to taking part again and go one step further this time, Taz.
Great stuff. So, how much motivation have you taken from coming so close to the title last year?
Loads. I didn't expect myself to even get to the final last year, but just one.
You're selling yourself short there, mate.
One step further. Yeah, I'm really up for the challenge. I can't wait.
Fantastic. So, what improvements have you made to your game since finishing as runner-up?
I don't know about improvements, but look, it's a knockout competition. Anything can happen on the day, and I'm just looking forward to playing, and that's it really.
Fantastic. If you reach the final again this year, what would you do differently to make sure you lift up the trophy?
When I reach the final, nah. If I do, like I said, just you got to play your best and see how it turns out in the day. I mean, what anyone else apart from Waka, I think I probably win that match. But he's so good under pressure. 5-4 down, and I think he pulled out a 50-yard break to go 5-all, and then he just got the better of me in the decider right at the end, and his good safety game. So,
Okay,
yeah.
well, very best of luck to you in the tournament, and we wish you well.
Thank you, Taz.
Thank you, Abul.
See you later.
Okay, so we're joined here with Hamim. He's one of the co-owners and ambassadors of snooker. So, as a co-owner of the club and somebody who's achieved a maximum break in tournament play, how exciting is it to see a tournament with 96 players taking place here?
Yeah, it's brilliant. It's brilliant. You know, getting numbers like that in a local tournament, it's almost unheard of, definitely to me. But yeah, brilliant. Very privileged to say that. You know, we've got that many players, and you know, just the players that love the game as much as me and the other partners do as well. It's honestly brilliant.
Fantastic, great stuff. The club runs 7 leagues alongside major events like this. How important are those leagues in developing players and creating a pathway into tournaments of this size?
Yeah, it's once again, it's a great way for people just to improve. You know, playing so many games, different people. You know, people are meeting people that they wouldn't have originally have played. So yeah, it's a great mix of people. You know, everyone that loves the game, showing the passion for it. It's just once again, it's brilliant.
Fantastic, that's great. Yeah, you've achieved things on the table that most amateurs can only dream of. Now, while also helping running one of the region's leading snooker clubs, looking ahead, what are your ambitions for the club and the local snooker scene?
Yeah, we've only been open a short period of time at the minute. However, we've got loads of things to improve. You know, I'd like to get all our tables to the highest standard. You know, even if we can add tables, just even if it's small, minute improvements, I'd just love to improve whatever it is. But at the minute, with the 3-star tables, who knows? Maybe more stars in the table, star tables in the future. But yeah, just trying to get it as professional and top conditions as possible, just to provide for everyone here.
Okay, great. Well, thank you very much for taking the time to speak to us.
No
We'll
problem.
see. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hey, we're joined here with Samir, one of the participants from last year and one of the participants for this year. How are you fancying yourself going into this year's World Cup?
Well, you know what? Based on the Div 1 league, my form's been up and down, but you know what? Been practicing. Form's going good. Left arm, right arm, feet, what have you. So bring it on.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds good. How do you think that the organisers here at BSA have done with the tournament, taking it from 64 players to 96 players?
I mean, to be fair, there was a potential for 128, but fair players, 96 players, it's going to be full on. It's going to be a great couple of evenings ahead of us, for sure.
Great. Is there anybody particularly that you're worried about coming up against in the coming up rounds?
Nah, either way, you're going to face someone tough. So I think you just got to best prepare yourself and, hope for the best.
Okay, final question then, Sam. Do you reckon you're going to win this one?
Oh, I've got this in the bag. It's in the locker. Come on.
Very best of luck to you then, mate. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. We're joined by Umar, aka Gonzo. He's our main sponsor for the BSA World Cup tournament. How are you doing today?
I'm fantastic. Jazakallah here.
Fantastic, fantastic. So you chose to sponsor this tournament for a second consecutive year. What made you want to support this event again?
Well, look, I'm a massive fan of BSA. I love everything that they stand for. Clean business, tremendous players, a great community, loads of leagues, loads of tournaments, charitable initiatives, a clean business where you got no smoking here, you got no drugs here, you've got no alcohol here. It's everything I want to support. So why wouldn't I sponsor a tournament
Absolutely,
here?
yeah. They do a fantastic job here
Absolutely.
at BSA. Absolutely, yeah. Last year's tournament featured 64 players. This year the field has grown to 96. How pleased are you to see the competition expanding?
I'm very pleased. Of course, alhamdulillah. It only gets bigger and better, and we want to sponsor bigger and better tournaments. I even said to the tournament organizer, Mohsin, that we could have got 128 players here comfortably, but we kept it at 96. But we're hoping maybe next time we get 128 players, and we go again, and we go bigger.
Absolutely. Okay, so as both the main sponsor and a player in the tournament, how special is it to be involved on and off the table?
Very special. A bit of a quandary because as much as I would like to win it, but as a sponsor, I don't mind other people winning it. It's going to be very competitive. I'm going to try my best. I'm representing my business.
Yeah.
I'm representing a couple of businesses, in fact. But I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, it's the standards high here, so it's going to be a tough one for any and all of us.
Yeah, absolutely. What do you think this World Cups event brings to the snooker community at Birmingham Snooker Academy?
Brings a bit of fun,
Yeah,
brings a bit of awareness because we do some charity as well.
sure.
Awareness for my business, the sponsors, as well as the club itself. It brings us together as a community to come together and enjoy a bit of snooker, watch a bit of the World Cup, because we're theming it at the same time as the World Cup, quite deliberately, of course,
Sure.
as opposed to last one was more charity driven because
Absolutely.
it was month of Ramadan.
Yes.
So yeah, it brings us together as friends, and we make new friends along the way, and that's a win-win situation for all of us.
Okay. And looking ahead, what are your hopes for this year's tournament and its future growth?
Well, I'm hoping there'll be a lot of drama.
Yeah.
I'm
Yes.
hoping there'll be a lot of controversy.
You do look a bit of
'Cause
drama.
I love a bit of drama
You
and I
love
love
a
a bit
bit
of
of-
controversy. So I'm hoping there's a few black ball respots. I'm hoping there's a few complaints because it shows the intensity of the
Absolutely.
games.
Absolutely.
But overall,
shows the seriousness.
I'm hoping it's a clean fight. We all have a bit of fun, and somebody goes home with the trophy and becomes Smash and Buns BSA's World Snooker Championship 2026.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And finally, Gonzo, how do you fancy your chances this year?
I do find some chances. I'm playing okay. I'm coming into form at the right time. But then again, there's a lot of great players. So best of all the best to every single person that's entered. It's going to be a cracker. Whoever I'm facing, hopefully I'll give them a tough time. I'll give it a good crack.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much for the sponsorship. I'm pretty sure BSA really, really appreciate it. Thank you very much for for taking the time out to speak to us, and the very best of luck to you in the competition.
Jazakallah here. See you guys soon.
Thank you.
Right, so we're here with one of our sponsors for the tournament. This is the second World Cup that Jared has sponsored us for. It's from actually G10 Limited. So I've just got a couple of questions for you.
Yeah.
What made you want to sponsor the World Cup? Here at BSA?
I'm very passionate about snooker. I've been playing snooker since the age of 14, and I've known BSA since they've opened. So I just wanted to be part of it.
Perfect. And obviously, this is the second one you've sponsored.
Yeah.
How much response and feedback did you get as a business from sponsoring the first tournament?
Every business, you need to make your awareness, right? And this is what I believe in. Making the awareness, and we have a lot of contacts from the advertisement, and we have orders as well.
Perfect.
Okay.
And you said you've been playing snooker for 14 years now, and I'm sure you played it. From you're 14 years old, you must have played at loads of different clubs. What is it about BSA, or your most favorite thing about BSA that you enjoy the most?
I've known the BSA team nearly over 2 years now. Obviously, they opened the BSA Academy in October 2025, and what the team is doing, and which I haven't experienced since I was playing, that the competition they put in every week. One of the things they done every Wednesday competition. Now, this is, to me, that's amazing because it gets all the players together. You know each other, and it's like a family, to be honest with you.
Excellent.
And this is what I like about this.
Brilliant. So, another question.
Yeah.
As a fellow tournament organizer yourself, I know you run the Bengali competition here at BSA as well, and an avid snooker player. You said you've been playing for over probably 30 years now. What makes this tournament at BSA, the World Club, with 96 players, different to anything else, or what do you like about it?
Like I said, I've played since I was 14 now, which is like started around 1984 playing snooker. I haven't seen any of the club that I've played in have actually organized tournaments like Mohsin does. Now, Mohsin is one of the co-owners of BSA. He's been organizing Wednesday competitions, and to get 96 players within 24 hours, absolutely amazing. We've got some very, very good players. We've got some average players. So the handicap system that he's put in, right, has inspired me, to be honest with you. Otherwise, I would have never would compete. So the other players.
Perfect. Finally, one last question. How do you fancy your chances of winning this year's competition?
I'll be very lucky to go down. I'll be very lucky to win the first round. But having said that, when you got the handicap, right, everybody's got a chance.
Everybody does have a chance.
And you have to be positive.
Well, we just want to thank you for your continued support with all of our tournaments. Thank you very much.
Always.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, we're joined with Mohsin, who's tournament director and one of the co-owners of Birmingham Snooker Academy. Thanks for joining us, Mohsin.
No problem, mate.
Okay, last year's tournament attracted 64 players, and this year you've expanded to 96.
Yeah.
What has driven the growth, and how proud are you to see the event reach this level?
I mean, to jump from 64 to 94, massively proud to do that in such short space of time. I mean, it's brilliant. What I'd say is drives the numbers is fairness. That's the biggest thing. I think if your tournaments are fair, you'll definitely drive the numbers in. So jumping from 64 to 96 is probably word of mouth. Running a good, fair tournament, the word just spreads.
Absolutely, absolutely. I agree. Alongside this tournament, you're also responsible for running 7 leagues with an impressive field of about 76 players throughout a season. How challenging is it to balance everything and keep it running smoothly?
I mean, initially when we started off, I would say it's very tricky, very challenging, a little unorganized. But once you built a solid foundation, I think after that everything falls into place and it's a lot easier to manage.
Great stuff. Looking at the standard of play and the turnout this year, how do you feel the local snooker scene has developed since you started running these competitions?
I mean, I think it's come a long way. Started off with maybe just a few players first. As the club got a bit recognised, the tournaments got recognised, we've started getting a lot more players drifting now, all at different levels. So yeah, the snooker scene's come a long way. I mean, if there's what we'd aim here at BSA is to improve that, to improve the quality of snooker we got here, improve the competitiveness. So yeah, shout out to any players out there who want to improve their levels, who want to enter good, solid tournaments.
Absolutely.
Give us a shout.
Yeah, absolutely. So, what's your long-term vision for the leagues? Do you see them continue to grow in the years ahead alongside the tournaments?
Yes. Leagues is something we'll keep running. What I'd aim to do with the leagues is make each league a little stronger, a little more competitive. What I wouldn't do is though rush into it. So we don't want to increase the numbers, but not increasing the quality.
Right.
So I'd rather build a good firm foundation with some solid leagues, and then we'd look at expanding later in the future.
Oh, that's brilliant. Yeah, that's really good to hear. With 96 players competing in the World Cup this year, are there any plans to expand further, or do you have found the perfect size for the event?
I would say similar to my previous answer, where we can push more numbers. We could have probably got 128 for this one, maybe even a bit higher, but it's not something we're ready to do yet. I'd rather a good quality competition instead of just getting a load of numbers in there just to fill up the numbers. We want it to be competitive. We want it to be good.
Absolutely. Well, you did a fantastic job last year. Let's hope this one runs as smooth as it did this year. So thank you very much for joining us.
No problem. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
As the current world champion puts the finishing touches to his preparations, all eyes will be on the defending champion, as he looks to retain the title he worked so hard to win. With the pressure and expectations that come with being the player to beat, he has been putting in valuable practice time ahead of the tournament. Attention has also turned to the official live draw, where the tournament bracket was revealed, and players discovered who they will be facing in the opening rounds.
How it's going to work is, I'm going to pick, well, me and Gonzo are going to pick out 64 names. These 64 players will go, will get selected first. The last 32 will be remaining here. They're the 2 who get a bye. So there's 96 players altogether. The 32 that remain in the trophy, they're the 32 buys. I'd just like to sponsor sponsors. So I'd like to thank our sponsors. So Smash and Bun, owned by Gonzo, is our main sponsor. It's the second tournament he's sponsored. He'll tell you more about that in a second. I'd also like to thank G10 Limited. They do printing. That's owned by Jorid Mia, Rafiqul and Abu. They're based in Digbeth, so any of your printing needs, please do go to them. Warwick Spice, who's owned by Hussein and Riju. It's an Indian restaurant in Warwick, really good food. Then we've got Great County Energy, also owned by Gonzo. They're Birmingham based. They do solar panels, so if you need, if you think they're switching from normal electric to solar electric, Umar is your man. We've also got HH Group Birmingham, so he's an electrician and plumber. His name's Yasin. He's done a lot of work for us here at BSA. Very close friend of all of ours as well. So if you need anything in terms of plumbing or electrics, please do contact HH Group Limited, Yasin. Then we've got Tiffins. Tiffins is a takeaway based in Telford. It's owned by brother Rash. Rash comes here all the time as well. Really nice food. So, if you're ever up Telford way, Tiffins is the place to go. And our final sponsor is Leather Sofa World. They're based in Bromford Lane. They're owned by brother Saj again. It's not just sofas, he does bedroom furniture, kitchen, everything as well. So all your furniture needs, Saj is your guy. If you don't have any of these people's contact numbers, please feel free to contact myself, Mohsin, Halim, Hamid, Mustafa, anyone. I can put you through to them.
With the tournament's handicap format designed to create a level playing field, every competitor has a genuine opportunity to make a deep run in the championship. That unpredictability is part of what makes this event so exciting, with established stars and emerging talent alike believing they have a chance of success. When the action gets underway, all eyes will be on who can rise to the challenge, lift the prestigious trophy and be crowned the Smash and Bun BSA World Snooker Champion. Back to the studio.
With the stage set and the draw complete, all that remains is for the players to take to the tables and battle it out for snooker's ultimate prize. From everyone here at BSA News, we wish all competitors the very best of luck as they begin their quest to become the next Smash and Bun BSA World Snooker Champion. For now, that's all from us. Thank you for watching.